All right, everyone, it's officially time to do the most tedious step in Relic history. I'm going to be doing all of the books today. At least I'm hoping to do all of the books today. These books are incredibly long-winded, but I'll go over it quickly in case you don't know what this step involves. So as you can see here, there are all of these books that you can get. There are, what, 6, 8, 9 of them. And I believe they cost Tomestones of Poetics, there we go, 100. So I'm going to need to go and get some more during the process of this recording. But anyways, so you have 9 of these books to do. You can only do one at a time. So once you've done one, you have to come back and collect another. So let's go and collect one real quick so I can show you. And this will be in your key items in your inventory. So you can just drag it over to one of your hotbars to make it easier for you to see. And then in this little book, you will have categories going over what you need to do. So there's a certain amount of enemies that you have to defeat, dungeons, you have to do 3 dungeons, but if you're higher level and you're not doing this straight away after you finished A Realm Reborn, you can go in unsynced and just wipe this completely within minutes. There's 3 fates that you have to do and 3 leave quests. These fates are probably the annoying part for me personally because you have to wait for the specific fates to spawn. So that unfortunately means waiting quite a while sometimes if you're unlucky like I was the first time I did this. But yeah, all of these will be in A Realm Reborn areas. Sometimes you'll have a couple of enemies that are in the same location, which makes it easier. So for example, these 2 are in Mordona, and then sometimes you'll have a fate in Mordona as well. You have a leave quest. There we go, leave quest in Mordona. So since you'll be coming back to Mordona quite a bit, I like to leave the Mordona ones to last because I've got to come back here and pick up another book anyway. And with every book that you complete, it increases the stats of the weapon. Now, of course, we're not in A Realm Reborn anymore. These stats don't matter as much. But I assume if you're jumping into the relic weapons, as soon as you finished A Realm Reborn, then those stats will matter. But for me, as somebody who's just finished Dawn Trail, these don't matter. So I ignore them, and then I ignore the later step as well when you have to add some materia. But we'll talk about that step when we come to it. Yeah, I mean, these books are not hard by any means. The content in these books are not difficult. It's just really long-winded, and it takes a while to do, which is why a lot of people, including myself, dread this step. But it has to be done if I want the relic weapon. I believe this step is about halfway, so I'm going to try and do my best to get as many of these books done as I can today. When I did do my dragoon weapon, I did a book a day because it was the only way for me to do it without getting burned out. But today I just want to get this step done because it's taken me 2 weeks already to actually motivate myself to do it. So let's get straight to it then. We're already in Mordona, but I'm going to leave the Mordona stuff until I have to come back. So let's head over to, let's just start at the top, the spawning grounds. And I don't think I have anything else there to do. So it's just get the enemies. Yeah, all right, let's head over there then and get this started. So the specific location is going to be up here, and I need to get 3 of these enemies. But yeah, to continue what I was talking about just now, about being motivated to do this bit, it wasn't even just a case of motivation. It was also the fact that I was trying to finish my Dawn Trail relic weapon as well. And I was on the last step and I was getting distracted with making the achievement videos. I was getting distracted with the relic video and then other videos that I make for, you know, the shorts that I make for TikTok and YouTube and whatnot. So I was just getting very distracted. And then also I was thinking, oh God, I've only just done my Dragoon relic weapon and I've already just done these books, and now I'm going to go and do it again. Like I said, I'm going to try my best to do as much as I can today. I started recording just a little after 8 a.m. So we'll see how we go for a few hours and see what I can do. But as you saw, that was 1 enemy down, and then I'm going to move over to Western Thanalan and see if there's anything else there. I think it's just those enemies, nothing there, and then nothing there. So it is just Western Thanalan for some enemies. So what I'm going to do with the video is I'm not going to show you guys me doing all 9 books because it's going to be very repetitive and it's going to be boring to watch. So I will be checking in every now and again, like once I've finished a book or if I have anything to say during dungeons or anything like that. I'm going to try and make this video as short as I can, just because I know you guys are not missing out on much, you know what I mean? Like, it's a very tedious step. I always call it tedious. That's it. That's the best way to describe it, and I don't personally enjoy it, if that makes sense. I mean, obviously I enjoy it, otherwise I wouldn't do it, but it's quite annoying. As I said, it's not hard content by any means. I cannot find where I need to go for these guys. I'm in the wrong location. I need to go this way. You've got loads of back and forth. You have to do your dungeons. You have to wait for the fates, which are probably, like I said, my least favorite part because sometimes they will not spawn. I've had to finish the rest of the book and then come back to the fate locations because it still hasn't spawned. So yeah, the fates are the annoying part. But everything else really isn't that bad. So that's that bunch of enemies done. And now Northern Thanalan. Now, I believe that, yeah, there's always a leave quest. It seems to be anyway in Northern Thanalan. So I'm going to pick that one up as well as get these basilisks. And there's no fate. So it's just literally a leave quest and some enemies in Blue Fog. Do you know what's crazy though? This entire time I've been playing, I read Blue Fog as Blue Frog. And it's only today, recording this video, I'm not joking, that I realized it says Blue Fog. In my head, I've been saying Blue Frog. I don't know if I've said that in any videos at all, but if I have, I'm not sorry because that's really funny. Right, let's pick up this leave quest while I'm here as well. Let's see if it's already on there. Right, use the bottle of tears on prime locations. I can do that. So I'm just going to try and get rid of this and then see if the leave quest pops up that I need. I've also been setting up some stream stuff, so that's been fun. I was testing it out, and I think now that I've got the settings right, because nothing was looking right. I'm such a perfectionist, but I think I've done it now. I touched on it in my last achievement video, but I used to stream on Twitch. So these settings that you use on Twitch are very different than what you use on YouTube. I've never streamed on YouTube. So I'm just trying to like tweak the stream before I actually do go ahead and stream for you guys. I will let you know though, whenever I do decide to stream. I think that's the one I need, this one. So let's go and get that done. The thing is about today's video is that there's an achievement that I've been waiting to do and finish on my achievement videos. And I'm so close to finishing it that I'm going to end up getting it during this video. And it's the complete 1,000 fates. It's in my watch list. I think I'm like 980 or something like that. 980 exactly. Perfect. I'm 100% going to end up getting that today, and that's such a shame because I was saving it for one of my videos, but you guys will see it here and you will have proof that I've done it, and I will get this Temptress of Fate title as well, so I'm excited about that. But let's go and get this leave quest, and then that is one more thing done with the book. So what I'm gonna do, as you guys can see, it takes a little bit of time to go back and forth doing things, so I'm gonna check in every now and again like I mentioned before. I'll let you know how much I'm progressing and what we're doing. I'm gonna go and get some breakfast, and I'm gonna go and watch something while I do all of this, and hopefully I can get all of these done today. So I'll see you guys in kind of 2 seconds. Oh man, look at them. They're all coming at me. Look at them. I just wanted to hear that sound, to be honest with you. Doing the early fates when you don't have any abilities sucks so bad. And we're back in my favorite area in the entire game, the mines. Oh, well, at least it's right here. I don't have to go too deep into the mines. Just in case you're new here, I am joking. This is not my favorite area in the game at all. It's got to be there on like the top 5 of my most disliked places. But I'm curious to know, what are your guys' favorite areas in A Realm Reborn? I have quite a few, to be fair. Obviously, I would say Costa del Sol is my absolute favorite. I fell in love with that straight away. I can remember the moment I stepped in that area and I was like, wow, this game is incredible. And I remember sending a screenshot to my friend at the time who introduced me to the game, and she was like, yeah, it gets better. Like, you think that's good? It gets better. And it did. There are better areas. You know, I love beach areas in any type of game. She was like, yeah, it gets better. You think that's good? It gets better. And it did. So I'd honestly say Costa del Sol, but I love Summerford Farms just because of the nostalgic vibe to it, because I started in Limsa, so I went to Summerford Farms like straight away. But in terms of main cities, I would say my favorite main city is New Gridania. I love the whole aesthetic of it. I have a soft spot for Limsa, but I would say New Gridania out of the main cities for A Realm Reborn. But yeah, let me know in the comments what your favorite areas are in A Realm Reborn. The fate that I need in this area spawns around here, so I'm gonna just wait a minute, see if I can get it. Nice, I come out the dungeon and the fate I need is right here. I've done about 3 fates in this area and it hasn't spawned yet, which is why I keep saying this is the worst part of doing this relic weapon, is waiting for the fates to spawn. So I've just got to spend time now doing fates that I don't even need. All I need now is this 1 fate in this area, and then I've got a leave quest in Mordona, and then 2 enemies that I need to get. Well, 6 enemies total, but 2 lots of enemies that I need to get. And then that's this book completed, which has taken me about an hour. And the reason it's taken me an hour is because I did have some breakfast. I sorted my animals out and got distracted here, there, and everywhere. It's going to be worth it, though. I really do like the Realm Reborn Relic weapons. I wouldn't be doing this if I didn't enjoy doing it. Yeah, I said that earlier because it seems like I'm complaining, but it's true. If I didn't want to do it, I just simply wouldn't do it. There are a million other things in this game that I could be doing if I wasn't enjoying myself doing this, but I really do like the relic weapons, so To me, this is worth it. Just takes a little while to do. But in terms of my achievement, which I am watching very closely, I think I maybe need like 15 more fates, 14 more fates. All right, well, my plan worked. I went over to Mordona. I got everything I needed done. So we're all good. The only last thing that I need now is the fate, which has spawned. So it worked. All I needed to do was leave and come back. So I'm going to go and get this fate, and then we'll go back to Mordona and go and get book 2. 1 out of 3. Let's go and pick up another one and take another hour probably to get all of this done. I love when I load into a map and the fate that I need is just right there. Even though it's 6%, I can still do it. I can still get it done. All good. The fate that I need is like 60%. I don't know if I can get there and get it done. 75%. If I just maybe kill some enemies, maybe that'll do it. Maybe I can still like get participation points, basically. Did I get it? Oh, thank God. Back to the mines we go. I'm vibing though. I got some music playing. I'm not watching anything at the moment. I will put something on though. Just hate navigating these mines. I say it every single time I come here, especially when you can't zoom out anymore. So your mount is just like there. Right, this fate isn't the one that I need for my book, but it is the fate that's gonna get me the achievement that I've been trying to get. There it is, Date with Destiny 4. And I have a new title as well now. If you stop attacking me. Thank you. Can you go away? Leave me alone. Thank you. All right, book 3 has been acquired. Let's get to it. So I had a little break and had some lunch, and I'm almost done with book 3. I'm just waiting for a couple of fates to pop up. Had to come back to East Shroud because it wasn't coming up. So I'm going to try and tackle some fates and trigger this fate to pop up that I need. And then we can move over to book 4. Book 4 will be the last one I do before I need to go and do some roulettes and get some tomestones. So yeah, I don't think I'm going to be getting this done today, but at least I've made a dent in the progress for it. So unfortunately, I didn't get the books done yesterday. I'm starting today again at 8 o'clock, and I started the 4th book yesterday. And there's a couple of reasons really as to why I didn't finish yesterday, but one of them is because the fates that I needed just weren't spawning. Like, they were just taking forever, you know, as mentioned earlier in the video, I'm going back and forth, and they were just taking forever. It's like this comment said, if anything's going to stop me from doing it in a day, it's the fates, and it really was the fates which stopped me from progressing as quickly as I wanted to. But anyways, enough chit chat because I have many books to get through today. Oh man, these books are killing me. So we're just back to the fates again. So I've been to the 3 locations I needed to go to and no luck so far. What are you doing up there? Don't think I'm gonna make my fate up here. It's got 2 minutes left. Unless I can somehow kill this guy in a minute. I'm gonna have to wait for this to respawn. 4 minutes is what I've got left of this fate. I need this one. And then we're making a little bit of progress in the fates. I think if anything, these fates are gonna kill me off. It's not even the books themselves, it's the fates. All right, the fate is back. All I had to do was pretend that I didn't care. The age-old trick of looking away and pretending that you don't care. I scrolled on TikTok for about 5 minutes and it popped up. Book 5, here we go. This is draining the life out of me. On to book 6 now. So I've got 3 more left. I'm just going to start book 7 now. Going to get back to it for the next couple of hours. It seems to be taking me about, I don't know, like an hour, maybe 45 minutes to do a book. Book 6 took me ages because the fate in Northern Thanalan was, I think it was Northern Thanalan. Well, it wasn't spawning anyway because I needed an NPC to trigger it. So I was waiting for that and trying to get rid of all of the fates in the area so the NPC would spawn. Anyways, let's move on. Book 7. So I'm on the second to last book now. And the only thing, again, that I'm waiting for are 2 fates. I've been back and forth, did some fates myself. I believe the one that I'm waiting for right now is an NPC that I need to wait to pop up to trigger it, but the other one I just went to in South Shroud, there's not even a fate spawned on that map right now, so this is why it's taking me so long. It's 3 o'clock in the afternoon and I started this at 8 o'clock. This is honestly, truly so mind-numbing, which is why I haven't checked in with you guys in a while. I know in the video it's not going to make a blind bit of difference, but I haven't checked in for a couple of hours now, I think, because I have nothing to say. It's so nothing to say. Okay, right. I just loaded into South Shroud and it's just literally popped up as soon as I loaded in. So that's 1 down. And then I've got the one in Central Highlands to sort out, and that's an NPC. So I need to wait for that NPC to pop up. And then, yeah, 1 more book left. Then this step of the Relic Weapon is done and dusted until I decide to finish the Ninja A Realm Reborn Relic Weapon, which is going to be a while. I'm not doing this anytime soon. But there we go. That's that done. I'm growing a little little bit impatient on my home server. So I'm going through server to server to see if the fate has spawned over there. No luck so far, which is just the theme of this video, is I have no luck whatsoever when it comes to these fates. Nope, nada. So I've been on every server and I've come back to my home server and this fate that I need is still not there. I am going insane. Everything else is fine and dandy. I don't mind going back and forth, killing some enemies and doing some leave quests and stuff like that. But this is doing me in. So this is actually my 3rd day of doing these books. This is the last one. I've just finished up the fates. It was the first thing I did. I wanted to get the fates out of the way because I've had unbelievably bad luck with the fates in this video, as I keep repeating myself. So I'm gonna finish up this book. Gonna go and do the, where are they? The Swift Beaks. Just going over to get those now. And then it should be easy peasy. I'm gonna leave the dungeons until last, I think. I love when everything I need is in one place. The game was actually making my life easier today. All that's left now are these 3 dungeons, which are pretty easy. It should be done in about 10 minutes or so. Well, that's it. All of the books are officially done, so time to go back to North Shroud, and then we're one step closer to the final thing. I think I've got maybe like 3 or 4 more steps left. So we're not done just yet, but we're getting there. Yoo-hoo, I'm back after 3 days of struggling. I believe it's Atma enhancement. There we go. And then, what is my one called? I want this one enhanced, please. Take it off me. I don't want to see another book again. Do not make me do this again. I will end up doing this again because I want my ninja weapon finished, but I'm not doing it just yet. Ah, it glows again. I've missed the glow. Your relic weapon has been reborn through the power of souls. Yeah, you took mine. Doing those books took my soul. Well, there we have it. We have the weapon glowing again. I like the colors on this one. This step took it out of me. I might even just leave it like this. That's it. That's the end of the video. No, but I really do like this weapon as it is. But yeah, I will be back next week for the next step, which, if I remember correctly, is a grindy one as well, but it's nothing in comparison to what I've done today, or the last few days, should I say. Yeah, I hope you guys still enjoyed the video. These are still very fun for me to do. Don't let this fool you. I am still very much enjoying myself. I like the challenge, and I want to have at least 1 relic weapon for every job before Evercold comes out anyway, so that's a little goal that I've set myself. But I can't believe I thought I was going to do this in 1 day. That was a very unrealistic goal, but to be fair, I did about 4.5 books in a day, which isn't too bad. Yeah, as I said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next week for the next step.